And hello, how's it going? It is all the news all the time. My name is Adam, yeah, and we got some interesting news today coming out. And as we know, Johnny Depp is back on the main stage. He's made international film. He is at the Cannes International Film Festival as we speak, and this is the website of the Cannes International Film Festival. And as you can see, this is the main homepage. It says here, opening Jeanne de Barry, grandeur and decadence in the age of, I don't know. This is the sixth feature film and the fourth work in the official selection for Maïwenn. This is Maïwenn Lebesco here, who presents as the opening film out of competition her first period film. Very interesting indeed. There's a lovely picture. I love these horses. And he's obviously out hunting. He's got some beagles. Some beagle action going on there. It's the sixth feature film, the fourth work for Maïwenn, who presents as the opening film out of competition her first period film, set in the Age of Enlightenment. There's faint praise. Following Police, which won the 2011 jury prize, Molroy, My King, 2015, which garnered the Best Actress Award for Emmanuelle Bercot, and an exploration with ADN, DNA, of her Algerian roots alongside Fanny Ardant in 2020. Maïwenn celebrates the legendary destiny of Jeanne de Barry, courtesan, that's a generous word, and favourite of King Louis XV, who was as flamboyant as daring as the director herself. There was, I think this is a courtesan is always a generous way of saying prostitute in my personal opinion, but there you go. And it looks amazing, and he's been welcomed with open arms as far as I can tell. Welcomed with open arms. There's been crowds on every corner shouting his name, standing ovation. The whole thing's been pretty amazing, and couldn't happen to a nicer guy. So let's have a little look. This is from the Mirror, and they're saying Johnny Depp swarmed at Cannes Film Festival as fans go wild for Jeanne de Barry showing. Yeah, it's interesting they call it Jeanne de Barry. For a long time it was going to be called La Favorite, the favourite, but I think they dropped that because I think it's too vague. But yeah, it's called Jeanne de Barry now. Johnny Depp was greeted by chants and praise from fans as he arrived at the Cannes Film Festival ahead of the screening for his first movie since 2020 as King Louis XV. We can have a little look at some of that.
Sunglasses on, his ponytail. Everybody's gone hysterical. Of course, it's Johnny Depp. A big surprise for this festival. So Louis XV in Maïwenn's film. I mean, this is the magic of cinema, going from Captain Jack Sparrow, a Caribbean pirate, to Louis XV, and here he is signing autographs. Maïwenn said she cast first of all French actors. She was looking for a French actor, and then she thought of Johnny Depp. Since John Waters' Crybaby, she's been in love with him, which of course that film was here in Cannes. She met him, and she was convinced that it should be him, because he does speak French, even though he's got a slight accent.
So everybody's here for the film by Maïwenn. The whole crew is with us in.
You got to like that guy with the dog trying to get an autograph. They're all taking photos rather than getting autographs, even though those autographs sell for a lot of money on the old eBays. But what is going on? They're saying Johnny Depp greeted with love and praise as he arrived at the festival. The Hollywood actor, 59, made his appearance at the event as the movie he starred in was the first flick, people still use that word, flick, to be premiered. He acts as King Louis XV in the French feature film Jeanne de Barry, a scandalous period drama, they say. The film portrays King Louis XV's love story as he falls in love with a prostitute, much to the horror of his family and court. That old classic story. The movie marks Johnny's official comeback to Hollywood. Is it really a Hollywood film? Not really. After taking a 3-year break following the defamation case taken against him by his wife. The trial quickly became a public spectacle, with details of the pair's 2-year marriage to 15 months being discussed online. 15 months. Jesus, she's a nightmare. She is actually a fresh nightmare. However, Johnny's image and marketability dramatically improved after he prevailed against the Sea Witch. As he arrived at the Cannes Film Festival, fans were heard chanting his name before he was swarmed by attendees who welcomed him with open arms. And online fans shared a sense of pride as he made his Hollywood comeback. I'm not sure it's a Hollywood film as such. It's a French production made by Wild Bunch International and Le Pacte, which is a French organisation, and Maïwenn Lebesco. She's directed it and written it and starred in it, and yeah, it's been distributed by Netflix through the French distribution channels. So it's quite a French organisation rather than Hollywood as such. But there you go. Shine Hollywood, says one fan. You deserve every moment of that recognition and appreciation, one fan wrote. The audience at Cannes screaming Johnny's name when he arrived is music to my ear. We can have a little look at some more of this.
Weren't you? French, you were hiding that from us, weren't you?
I was hiding my teacher, my French teacher, yes. When I agreed to do the film and started to dissect sort of
Oui.
French to regal French of the monarchy.
Donc j'ai essayé de, évidemment, traduire le français un petit peu monarchique, et donc j'ai essayé de faire en sorte d'atteindre ce niveau, que ce soit palpable donc pour les Français. Alors, donc pour Maïwenn, comment ça s'est passé en tant que réalisatrice? Eh bien, sa vision de tout le film est vraiment cohérente. C'est vraiment quelqu'un de puissant, qui a une vision puissante. Et aussi, c'était intéressant de travailler avec elle. Elle disait oui, on peut travailler de telle ou telle façon. Et donc elle était vraiment désireuse de faire différentes choses. Donc ça a été un travail merveilleux sur le plateau, sur le tournage. Merci, c'était super de vous revoir.
Merci. Johnny Depp, Maïwenn, one of the first strong pictures hand in hand. Applauded par Pascal Grégory, Diego Lefour. Benjamin Levan. This is the 76th Cannes Film Festival. Thank you, Victor. Thank you for sharing the red carpet with me this evening. Well, I had a ball. Let's leave the floor to Chiara Mastrani, shall we? Who did not go up the red carpet. She'll be preparing backstage for very simple speeches. That's what she said in the press. Johnny Depp there.
And that standing ovation went on for 7 minutes. I've got the full video of that, but as you can imagine, it's just 7 minutes of people clapping, which is a lot. That's a long time. It's just a long. He's standing around awkwardly. What would you do if people just constantly clapping for like 7 minutes? Luckily, I don't think that's ever going to happen to me, so I don't have to worry about it. Ahead of the festival, Cannes director Thierry Frémaux stated that he had no interest in Johnny's personal life as he returned to film. I'm the last person to be able to discuss all this. If there's one person in the world who didn't find the least interest in this very publicised trial, it's me. I don't care what it's about. I care about Johnny Depp as an actor. See, all this bit I find quite annoying, considering he won his case. And yet people are still casting aspersions, casting nasturtiums, and not allowing people to, when they win a case, you know, they've proved their point, and even then you can't be allowed to be back in the sort of normal world of things. I find that really annoying, actually, to be honest, that they keep going on about saying, when you won the case. I mean, like, well, I mean, what do you want to do? What can you do? You win the case, you take the person to court, you risk your entire fame, fortune, and everything, and you win the case, and people are still going on about, oh man, it's outrageous. So what else is going on before I annoy myself with that? Oh, this is quite interesting from Beb at Baux Depp Adas. She's saying a Tim Burton documentary series starring Johnny Depp, our good friend here, Winona Ryder. There she is. Jenny Ortega down here, Helena Bonham Carter, can't go wrong, and Tim Burton is in the works. This is not a drill, she's saying. So there's a documentary series starring Johnny Depp. As far as I know, it's a documentary series about Tim Burton. So that could be very interesting indeed. But for today, we're looking at victory in Cannes Film Festival for Johnny Depp and the amazing film Jeanne de Barry, which I think is going to be amazing. So if you get a chance to watch it, then that's going to be fantastic. I'm going to get a chance when I see it, and I'll report back. And I think that's about everything. I will catch you guys later.
Story of the film Jeanne de Barry. He plays the role of Johnny Depp there. Story of the film Jeanne de Barry. He plays the role of